Going over the top was described as the moment of truth. During a big raid or a battle, the enemy's trenches would be pounded for hours or maybe days by high explosive shells. Then the bombardment would cease, the whistle would sound, and with bayonets fixed over the top we'd go. Machine guns spitting rapid death at us, mowing us down like a scythe through the corn. Among the lesser discomforts of living in a trench were the rats, the lice, and the rain. When it rained in Flanders, the water which in peacetime would have drained off into the dikes and canals filled the trenches instead. Men stood knee-deep in icy water so long that they completely lost all sense of feeling in their legs and feet. When the time came for them to be relieved or to return to the reserve area, they found they couldn't walk. They had developed a new disease, trench feet. Their feet swelled, turned black, and hurt something shocking. Fortunately, they soon found a cure for that. Every man was made to regularly massage his feet with oil. Trench feet finally faded out. Then trench fever came to take its place. This was caused by lice, of which every soldier carried a good supply in his clothing. Nothing we could do could stop them making a meal out of us and infecting us. No wonder we were always blooming well grousing.
Grousing, 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 always blooming well grousing, grousing at the rations and grousing at the pay. Raining, 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 always blooming well raining, raining all the morning, raining night and day.
With the sight and smell of death all about us, the average soldier seemed to become immune to its horrors. Perhaps we laughed and joked about death in order to hide our fear of it, or our disgust. I knew men who actually ran sweepstakes during a shell bombardment on who would or would not be hit. In the Ypres salient, where casualties averaged 7,000 a day, death was so common that men who received wounds were considered lucky. At least they were alive, out of the fight and heading for a clean bed with dry sheets. Maybe they were even bound for Blighty. It was like receiving a ticket to paradise.
The bells of hell go ting-a-ling-a-ling for you, but not for me. And the little devils, how they sing-a-ling-a-ling for you, but not for me. O death, where is thy sting-a-ling-a-ling? O grave, thy victory. The bells of hell go ting-a-ling-a-ling for you, but not for me. I have no pain, dear mother, now, but oh, I am so dry. Connect me to a brewery and lead me there to die. Oh, to die, oh, to die. Connect me to a brewery and lead me there to die.
The so-called morning hate, or the indiscriminate machine gunning and shelling of the lines at dawn, accounted for many deaths. Then there were the mines. Both sides would spend weeks or even months tunneling under each other's trenches, laying high explosives and blowing whole stretches of line and their occupants sky high. Ypres salient must have been the most unhealthy section of the whole front throughout the whole war.
We hated it.
Sing me to sleep, the shadows fall. Let me forget the war and all. Damp is my dugout, cold are my feet. Nothing but biscuits and bully to eat. Over the sandbags, helmets you'll find, corpses in front and corpses behind. Damp is my dugout, cold are my feet, waiting for the whiz-bangs to put me to sleep. Far, far from vipers I long to be, where German snipers can't get at me. Damp is my dugout, cold are my feet, waiting for the whiz-bangs to put me to sleep.
Grumbling with a British soldier is said to be a sign of high morale. In that case, we must have had the highest morale in history, for I never heard so much grumbling in all my life. But after all, what's a bit of mud? A drop of icy water, a few shells, a raid, a cloud of gas, trench feet or trench fever, so long as you have your health and strength.
Up to your waist in water, up to your eyes in slush, using the kind of language that makes the sergeant blush. Who wouldn't join the army? That's what we all inquire. Don't we pity the poor civilian sitting beside the fire?
Oh, 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 it's a lovely war. Who wouldn't be a soldier, eh? Oh, it's a shame to take the pain. As soon as the valley is gone, we feel just as heavy as lead, but we never get up till the sergeant brings our breakfast up to bed. Oh, 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 it's a lovely war. What do we want with eggs and ham when we got plum and apple jam? Form, force, right turn, how should we spend the money we earn? Oh, 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 it's a lovely war. Shame to take the pain. As soon as the valley has gone, we feel just as heavy as lead, but we never get up till the sergeant brings our breakfast up to bed. Oh, 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 it's a lovely war. What do we want with eggs and ham when we got plum